Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another stream, Playing with Trains with TheGeekDaddy. It's Wednesday evening, your regular weekly stream. Apologies for not getting any other videos out. It's been a bit of a week, unfortunately, so haven't managed to get any farming sim videos out, and I need to make a bit more progress on the Zealonka off stream before we do another episode. So that is coming, but not yet. So tonight we are... Let me just turn that one off. We are doing the tap changer. It's a scenario on the West Coast main line, Preston to Carlisle, with the Class 87 Intercity. Without babbling on too much more, we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to mute that one, and we'll go to the Xbox screen. So, tap changer is its name. It says, operate a Christmas relief train from Preston to Carlisle. Take extra care as it's rather snowy. So we're going to jump straight into that and let it load. So I figured since we're in the midst of Christmas preparations and things, we're going to have a Christmas themed couple of streams, I think. This is the first one. And then we'll do a couple of others, Christmas themed, wintry themed or something like that in the run up to Christmas, and then we'll have a look at where we're at. So we have to go and talk to this chap over here. Let me just turn my TV down. I don't want too much sound coming through, do we? There we go. Let's talk to this rather dapper gentleman. Hello, Mr. I don't know what your name is. Thank you for agreeing to do some overtime. You'll be working a special service that is following the normal 1817 to Glasgow. I expect you'll be chasing it all the way. Yes, probably. Thanks for letting me know, Mr. Foreman. We're just going to call him Reg. Reg Foreman. That's a reference to a 70s show. Yes, we have to wait for our train. So we'll have a look around. I don't think there are any route tasks left for me to get. Here. Is that our train? I don't think it is. We're driving an 87, not a 47. We'll just pop down here and see if there's any route tasks that we need to get. Oh, there's a poster. There we go. We'll get that one. It's a dark and ominous tunnel. How do I turn the flashlight on again? Which one's the flashlight? Not that one. Oh, it's on. I have got it on. It's just not very good. I don't know where this takes us. I've been up here before. Our train still has not arrived. Unless it has. Oh, there it is. We probably want to be over there now. Let's head back down here. One of the platforms over here. Don't stay on our line. Well, it can be dangerous. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I need to think about what to do with the Christmas elf. Okay. So is this our train? I don't think that's our train, is it? You better be on your way, those passengers don't want to be delayed, of course. Right, hang on. Let's get my keyboard. Let's turn on our objective marker, just so we can figure out where it is we're supposed to be going. Hello. Can I help you? Okay. Good night. My objective marker thing is not. There it is. There's our train. Yes. Horns going off, a lot of horn attraction for Mr. Tusk when he arrives. I'm sure he'll be along later. So we need to be jumping in the cab, is what I thought we would be doing. Oh, we've King Arthur, look at those lights. With the snow, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's very Christmassy, isn't it? I'm not sure that's supposed to be like that, but it's very Christmassy nonetheless. So we are jumping in the cab of the 87. It's King Arthur that we've got today. There we go, King Arthur. I've forgotten how to turn the torch off again. There we go. Right. On board King Arthur, we want to do climb up the steps. Shut the doors. And away we go. That's a bingo as well. Don't forget, we do have the bingo going. We'll clear the board, and I will give you your first one, which is shut the doors. Also, Amelia interrupted the stream, so you get that one. Which one is it? Top. That one. Amelia interrupted the stream. That's number 3, bottom. There we go. So 2 bingos already off the board. Nice and early. We'll go back to the screen. Let's get ourselves set up, ready to go. We'll get the headlights on. We somehow managed to turn off the master key. Turn it back on again. Now, have we done this? That's on. That's unisolated. I think we're more or less ready. Let's get the headlights on. Signal lights we want on, so we go over here. Marker light on. Everything's on basically because the driver who brought the train into Preston has done that for us. It's released the brake to first application, as it says. There we go. It appears that we are doing a nighttime service. I don't know how this is going to work for you guys watching the stream. We'll see how we go. I didn't realise when I did this, when I looked at the service, I didn't realise it was a nighttime stream. But we'll see how we get on with it. Lock the doors. Release our brakes. And then we notch up. A bit more. And we are underway. We need to be careful because we are in snowy weather. We'll get the wipers on. Sound the horn as well because why not? It's going to be very interesting to see how much we can actually see on the stream. I do apologise for this. I didn't check how much we would see. We'll try and get the camera to be outside. Oh gosh, it is dark, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I haven't thought this through, have I? This is going to be interesting. We'll... I know we're not supposed to use the cab light, but we'll have the cab lights on for the minute, just so you guys have something to see, and I'll just have to try and figure it out as we go. We can notch up to 35. That light is the overhead cable connected with the pantograph. The lighting is excellent on this, I do have to say. we wouldn't normally run with the cab lights on, of course. But it's so dark, and I want you guys to be able to look at something and actually see the service. There we are. That's brilliant. I'm loving that. I will just say there might be a bit of a trigger warning if you are affected by sort of bright lights and flashing lights and things. That could potentially be a trigger. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much. The pantograph flashes are rather awesome, I must say. I was really hoping that it wasn't going to be pitch black. Thought this through. Really happy. Another pantograph flashes. Those are very cool. I'm liking that. Some odd green lighting. It's very eerie. We can now accelerate up to 80. What is that on? Yeah. So yeah, we're going to turn that one off. We are running with our cab lights on because it is so dark. If I turn them off, you guys basically can't see a thing. It's just a pitch black stream. Like I say, apologies for that. I really thought that the scenario was a daytime scenario. It appears it's not. But you're going to get a lot of pantograph flashes and other things happening, but not really a lot else. I'm going to turn these desk lights on. If I turn the desk lights on and the cab lights off, yeah, you don't really get to see a lot, do you? Ah dear. We'll see how we go. If it's really a problem for everyone, then obviously we will abandon it and do a different service. That wiper seems like it's completely ineffectual. There we go. It's a bit faster now. There's all the notches. There we go. Let's run the motors up a little bit more. We're stopping at Lancaster. So let's have a look at our timetable. We are stopping at Lancaster. We're stopping at Oxenholme, Penrith, Carlisle, and then that's our run. We're due into Lancaster at 18:40, so around 20 minutes or less. We did leave Lancaster a little bit late. Sorry, we left Preston a little bit late. We're not at Lancaster yet. So we are stopping at principal stations, it would seem. Fail. I don't know. Let's open them up a little bit more. We can go up to the maximum permitted speed of 110. We seem to be running on number 2 end on this service. This is a number 2 end. It is really hard. Get any more pantograph flashes. There we go. I really like it. It's small detail, but it's good. Snow being kicked up by the train. Like I say, wouldn't normally run with the cab lights on, but it is incredibly dark without them, and you guys need something to watch, something to look at. Yeah. Running with the cab lights on. There aren't any other lights that I can put on that aren't quite so intrusive, as it were. Well, as you can see, it is pitch black out there. It's snowing as well. The weather is pretty much against us. We are speeding. We race down this hill towards Lancaster. There. We will just slow ourselves down a little bit. We'll coast. That is the correct term. We'll coast. Down the hill into Lancaster. We've got 13 miles to go. It is 18:30. And we are aiming for an 18:40 arrival into Lancaster on this Christmas themed service. As I say, we are, let's just pause that and do an overview. So we are we're doing the tap changer. There we go. Operate an additional service carrying passengers home for Christmas. Start your shift by speaking to station foreman. So it's a scenario that we're doing, and we are running a Christmas service on the 87 up to Carlisle, getting people home for Christmas. It's snowing, it's pretty much pitch black, and it is one of the scenarios. It takes about an hour and a half to run this scenario, so I thought that was perfect length for a stream. What I didn't realise, of course, is that it's a nighttime service, and nighttime services don't usually translate too well to streams because they're dark, and they're not always fun to watch. But it's me. I'm sure something will happen. We'll break something. We'll see. Those flashes are not lightning or anything like that. Those are literally off the pantograph. See that? So you'll see the flashes off the pantograph every now and then. And the wires. Every now and then you get a flash. Just like that, a spark. So that's what you're seeing as we're in the cab, and it sort of lights up like that. It's the pantograph sparking. Accelerate a little bit more. In fact, I think they must have gone through a neutral section. Or something. It doesn't look like there's any power going in. There is. It is notching up now. Just because we're going quite fast. in order for the motors to climb the gauge, open the notch indicator red. Jump all the way up off the scale now, I don't know why. Something hold. Cycle through by pressing in the right stick and using the D-pad. So a good start there. And if we press left on the D-pad, we get these ones, where we can look at various other controls for parking brake, headlight switches, warm air. We'll get the warm air on. It's cold in here. Right, there we go. Switch off, dim, right. We go left again, and we can look at these. Train heat on. It's all done anyway. Let me just all go. Anti-slip brakes. AWS acknowledgement. Master switch, etc. That's a very old camera angle. Now, there's sort of it's almost like a hood camera. It's not, but it almost. Get some weird and wonderful camera angles going here. We're upside down. Outdoor camera. Right and left. And back into our main cab view. We're running at 111 miles an hour, so let's just slow down a little bit. Knock it off. 5 miles out of Lancaster now. That's our first stop for the service. Bouncing around all over the place. I don't know if it's windy out there or what. The train is bouncing quite a bit. Very nice and cosy in this cab, I must say. The lights kind of give it a cosy feel. We've got the train heating on as well, nice and cosy in our cab. We race up towards Lancaster, our first stop. Four miles to go, 5 minutes in which to do it. So we have made up time. There's a late departure out of Preston, that's because I was mucking about at Preston and didn't board the train on time, so it's driver error. Red, that's good. But we do have double yellows followed by a red, so we do need to think about that. We don't want to span midstream. There's our AWS warning. Let's start to apply a little bit more brakes. You also need to get down to 75 miles an hour. To arrive at Lancaster, possibly a neutral section. We are low the speed we need to. Stop. Changing the engine noise then, I don't know what that means. possibly, I can't remember where the neutral sections are, and of course we can't see, it's supposed to be like black boards or something at the side where the neutral sections are, and I can't see those, so I have no idea. We do need to start applying these brakes. Red is coming up. We're a mile or so out of Lancaster now. I feel like we need the headlights to be brighter. Certainly on a modern loco they would be. If we were driving a Pendolino or something, it would be brighter, but obviously it's not for us to see, or for those on the line and around the line to know that there's a train approaching. We are not going to spad because I've applied all the brakes. Stop in time. There we go. Alright. That's not bad. We stopped short of the red. I did apply the loco brake as well. I did panic a little bit. But I don't want to spad. Not early on in the stream. So we are following another service. The foreman did say at the start that we would be following another service, the 1817 service. So we are likely to be held a couple of times. Okay, so that's telling us it's good to go. It's yellow. And we're diverging to the left. So we need to release our brakes. They're not releasing. Why are they not releasing? Turn that off. My brakes are not releasing. That's the wrong brakes, that's why. There we go. And we can start to notch up. Sound the horn as we move off. Safety first. See how dark it is without the cab lights on. It's very dark. Not a lot to look at. Coming into Lancaster now, after being held at the red. We are on time. We're a few seconds out, a minute or so out. Once we come to a full stop. Not too bad, considering when we left late. Not too bad at all. Pantograph sparking away. We are too fast. So arriving into Lancaster now. Passengers from Morecambe need to alight here. All of that nonsense. So there is a train shortly departing for Morecambe on platform 2, 1. That platform over there on the left. There's another one just there. which it appears to have a custom livery on it. We'll have a look what the custom livery is. Let's unlock the doors. We stopped a little bit short. What is that livery? It's our Northwestern low speed. The colour's gone a bit weird. It was more blue than it was purple, but maybe that's the pink one, the variant. I don't know. So that is a custom livery that I did. Nodding Donkey. Is that mine or is that... That might be one of Jason's. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. Nodding Donkey. I think that could be Jason's. So that's one of Jason's custom liveries, I'm sure. So we have Southeastern High Speed, and then as a bit of a laugh, when we were beta testing the Pacer, Jason and I did some custom liveries, and this was Jason's creation, Northwestern Low Speed, as a contrast to the Southeastern High Speed. We are locking our doors now on King Arthur, and we are getting ready to depart. I'm going to position the camera ready for departure just here. Oh, there's the 101 going. And we are getting ready to depart as well. We head off to the infamous Oxenholme. There we go, sound the horn as we go. Bye to King Arthur. Turn the camera round and King Arthur departs. And we'll jump in the cab just after the last carriage has passed our camera. I've got hiccups. I do like the intercity livery. It just looks smart. And seeing it on anything other than an HST is always welcome. Okay, we'll jump in the cab now. Need to watch our speed a little bit. We do have a bit of an incline, but we still need to maintain that speed. We haven't yet been given permission to accelerate past the initial 15 mile an hour. There we go. So up to 25. 87 there. And now we can accelerate all the way up to 90. Just be careful we don't have any wheel slip. We do have anti-slip braking. I've not actually found any sand. There isn't any sand. Do we have sand? We do have a sand there. I don't actually know where the button is within the loco itself. We do have a sand button. Not sure how that can help. Up to 100 as we head off to Oxenholme. 17 miles to go. 10 minutes in which to make it. I'm sure that'll be fine. Don't give it too much power here. Absolutely pitch black. Ridiculous. There is no sense in trying to capture any screenshots in this weather, in this time of day. Yeah. The only time to really catch any screenshots is when we've got good lighting at like the station and stuff. So we'll try that at Oxenholme. Try and get a good screenshot. We always try to get one in every stream to add to the collection. A reminder as well, if you do have any screenshots that you want to see at the start of the stream in our little photo gallery that we have up in the stream starting video, if you want to see your screenshot within that video, then you can pop the screenshot to me. We have a range of ways in which to do so. The easiest way is to join our Discord and pop it in photo mode for the Train Sim World channels, and if I deem it good enough to go up onto the video, we'll pop it on. I'm more than happy to pop it on. If you think it's good enough to go on the video, then I'll think it's good enough to go on the video, and we'll add it to our gallery at the start of the stream. And possibly at the end as well. We'll see how we go. I will add as well, it needs to be a captured screenshot from the game using the share function of your console or PC, a photo of your TV screen. It won't be high enough quality for me to use. So, if you don't know how to use the share function of your console or PC, then drop me a message and I'll let you know. I'll show you how to do it. We'll talk you through it. So we're alright at the moment. We've got greens, we've got a yellow coming up there. 15 miles to go to Oxenholme, the infamous Oxenholme. I'm hoping we don't follow suit of some other content creators who have renamed their overshoots Oxenholme. I'm hoping we can stop there and not have any problems. I'm just going to mute my mic while I have a coughing fit, and I'll be right back. Accelerate up to 110 now. And we pass a city or town or whatever it is here. I'm not sure what town it is. It doesn't appear to be taking any power. A bit more. There we go. Accelerating up to 110 now. Miles to go. 73 miles an hour there. Continuing to accelerate up to 110. Passing through a station, I'm not sure. Carlisle, possibly? Looks like Carlisle. Map. Yep. Go. So we are still accelerating up to 110. We're at 95 now. North spot. accelerate a little bit more. Right, full power now. Miles to go, so we are rising up into the hills towards Oxenholme. Late evening service, well not late evening, mid-evening service I suppose. Now, what time are we due into Carlisle itself? 20 to 8 in game time. Racing onward now, fast approaching our maximum permitted speed of 110. Okay. I could probably just leave the knock lever in hold at this point, but I always tend to bring it back to off. Do that as well. Quick tap up. Really know what that does. We have on the D-pad we can do quick tap up and quick tap down. It doesn't appear to do an awful lot. Pressing it doesn't appear to do a lot. The notch is going up. See it just tapping up. It's in smaller increments, I think. Yeah, so it's just jumping up the notches in increments, just like that. See it there. So that's one way to just quickly apply a small amount of power. Or you can just hold the notch up and then release it. That's where it needs to be. We are climbing up the hill. 5 miles to go now. Up we go towards Shap. Shap is... So this is our stop at Leicester. And then we've got the Windermere line now, and we're going up here towards Shap and Carlisle, all the way up there. Bridge or tunnel here? What that is? I think that's a tunnel of some sort. I can't remember. Or bridge. We'll find out when we get there, although it will be dark. I can't remember for the life of me. My memory's shocking. Being told that we can only go 100 miles an hour. Plateau spots. places. We are losing speed. 2.5 miles now to go to Oxenholme. We need to be careful. We're relying on only our intuition and of course the stop indicator in the top left corner to show us how far we have left to go. We can see the station marker in the blue line on the track monitor in the right, top right there. That is our station stop, that's Oxenholme. We're about 1.5 miles to go. I'm going to start decelerating. I do not want to overshoot at Oxenholme. A bit more brakes. I do need to be under 90, or around 90 anyway. 1 mile to go. A bit more braking. Problem is that it is snowing as well. It's possibly a neutral section. We'll release the brakes a little bit. We are going up an incline as well, so we don't need to go mad on the brakes here. Stick it into first application. Around 40% I think probably will do it. We want to be doing around sort of 35, 25 miles an hour if we hit that leading edge of the platform. Not literally hit it, that would be wrong. There we go. Stay slow a little bit now. We are on that incline. Just bring ourselves to a gradual halt at Oxenholme. Not overshooting it, not flying through it. We are stopping. .200 yards to go. I don't think I've done a service yet on this route that actually stopped at Oxenholme, so this is a good one because we are stopping at a few different stops. And those brakes off so that we can go forward to our actual stop marker. Yards, 40 yards, 30. So the train's going to stop itself essentially because it's on the gradient. 10 yards out now. There we go. How's that for a stop? That's how you do it. That is how you don't overshoot at Oxenholme. We don't need to be in emergency braking. Unlock the doors and let the passengers board. And while we do that, here's the 101 departing into the darkness. It goes off on the Windermere line. This is King Arthur sitting in the snow. We are going to take a photo. If I can get a decent focal point. No. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's go. Oh gosh. There. Like so. Screenshot. Save. And we'll do that to the Xbox as well. It's just easier. There we are. That's our screenshot, I think. Quite atmospheric, quite Christmassy. And the fact that we're running King Arthur as well, that's pretty cool. I like that. So we're waiting for the passenger to load. We are 2 minutes late, apparently. That is time that we will make up, I'm sure. Lock the doors then, and we'll be ready to go. Release our brakes. Start to notch up because because we are on that gradient. No. Nothing. Can we have some power? There we go. We don't want to overdo it. A bit more. We don't want to jump into the red because the train will just go, nope. As I think it just did then. Okay, I think we might. What have we got here? No, we haven't got a fault. So why are we not accelerating this? I think because we're on the gradient and we've got snow, we are struggling a little bit. It would appear we do have some wheel slip, maybe. Just trying to manage the speed so that we don't lose too much speed, but we don't overdo it either. Yeah, I think we've got some wheel slip. See, it's sort of climbing up and then it's dropping dramatically if I overdo it. It's done it there again. Not to overdo it. Now I could use sand, of course. Should be alright now. I just want to sort of hover between the green and the yellow there, on that line between the green and the yellow. Seems perfect for us to accelerate up to 90. Next stop is Penrith, 24 miles to go. Having called at Oxenholme and not overshot it, we are now making our way up to Penrith. So if we look at the route map, Oxenholme, we're not stopping at T-Bay. Shap Summit is there between T-Bay and Hardendale. Then we head off to Penrith, our next stop, and then finally Carlisle for the end of the run. On this scenario. Been quite uneventful, really. Apart from the weather and the darkness and the snow, it hasn't been too eventful. I was thinking that this scenario would have more going for it. It seems to be just a Christmas service. What is the date? It doesn't actually say, does it? No. 23rd of December, so it's the Christmas Eve for the game time. So as I say, it's a Christmas service and it's getting people home for Christmas on the 87. Now, we were told we would be following an earlier service that is running late or running slow. And that's why we'll be chasing yellows, but we've had one red signal we had to stop for, and other than that we seem to be doing okay. We are running about 2 minutes late. We will make up the time as we accelerate up the hill towards Shap Summit and Penrith. 23 miles to go. For those of you just joining, we are doing the tap changer scenario, hence the name of the stream, in the 87 on West Coast Main Line, Preston to Carlisle, or Shap Summit as some people have called it, or over Shap. It's got a few names, I've noticed. So we are climbing up to Shap Summit, and we're doing the tap changer scenario Let's give it a wintry Christmas feel. And we've got the cab light on so that you guys have got stuff to look at, because otherwise you're sat there watching a pitch black stream with just me talking, and that's no fun. And that's why we have the cab light on, plus it gives us a cosy feel. Let's accelerate to 90 now. The train doesn't seem to want to stay in that top notch. Every time I try and push it up to the top, it drops back down. I wonder if my train's developed a fault, or whether it's just me, my poor driving. I don't have any brakes on, do I? It could just be because the track adhesion is not great. Wobbling away. Really wobbly. Surely it shouldn't be that wobbly. All over the place. I feel like we're going to derail. Down to 80. Let me just pause for a second. I just need to grab something. Here we are. So we're below our permitted speed of 80, so we can accelerate a little bit. I don't want to arrive into Penrith too late. Let's try and accelerate up the hill. We are climbing now, up towards the summit. Need to give her everything she's got. She's very bouncy here. You don't want to do it, do you? Snow and everything. This train is really slippy slidey. We're there, we're at 80. I think that's only because we're now going downhill. We are speeding ever slightly. I'm aware of that and we'll get marked down for it, I'm sure. I don't really follow the score too much. The scoring thing, I get that some people, you know, they want to be scored on things. I really couldn't be bothered about the score. I don't play a simulator to be scored. So I've always thought the AP points thing, I've always thought that that was unnecessary. And I've made that known. But yet, it persists in the game. I see no reason for it to be a thing. I know that there are some people within the Train Sim World community who do challenges and things, the score challenges and what have you. I know Dovetail have done a similar thing. For that reason, for that purpose, fine. You know, if you want to do a score challenge, then by all means. But for me, I personally don't think it's necessary. But that is just my opinion. If that's what you like, fair enough. Right, I think we're probably on the summit now, aren't we? Where are we? Yeah, I think we have passed the summit, or we're very close to it. Yeah, so we've gone through T-Bay and we're approaching the summit. Still got 20 miles to go, so we really need to be putting the hammer down. We really can start to open up now. We've got 105 limit coming up. Went through a neutral section and I didn't do the thing in time, I don't know. I need to see if there's a neutral section tutorial. I'm sure somebody like Tintin or British Ace or someone like that has done a tutorial on the neutral sections. I should go and look it up. And if I find it, I will link it somewhere. I'll add the link to the description of the video or something on the screen. But yeah, something to look at. In the dark, no clue. the engine open at full power, as you can see from the notch indicator, we're at full power and yet we're only doing 93. We're not getting any more power out of it. I don't know why. We have got a 1.3 gradient, so we are literally climbing up into the hill. But those will be what are they called? Harrison sidings. So we've gone past the summit now. We're still climbing. It's called Chap Summit, but it isn't the highest. I don't know. It's like the highest point of the railway and the motorway, but it still seems to be climbing. So I don't even know if it is the highest point. We've still got a 1.3 gradient. I don't know how accurate the route map that actually is in terms of the summit. It feels like that might be in the wrong place. I don't know. We're still climbing. So we're going through something here, Chap Summit. So Chap Summit up Good Start. So that map that we were looking at, the route map itself, is not accurate. This is Chap Summit here, which is there. So when I said it was down here, it's not. It's actually up here. Where we're passing through now. Chap Summit signal. Sidings. There's another siding or something up there, yard, good yard. It's very quiet tonight. I think there's football and stuff on. I think that's what everyone's watching. I don't know. Everyone seems to be very busy. Which is fine. I obviously didn't get a memo. I'd rather play trains than watch football anyway. We do have an 80-mile-an-hour limit coming up, so we need to slow down. A little bit more than that. 6.9 miles now to Penrith. We've made some progress. We are still running late. We've still got 6 miles to go, and our arrival time into Penrith is now upon us. How late we are going to be once we arrive into Penrith, but we do have the weather against us a little bit as well, and the train was acting up a bit odd. It was not wanting to go into full power. Let's see, we can open up for a little bit here as we have a 100 mile an hour limit, so we can increase our speed. Just so that we can start doing that. I don't really want to lose too much time to the elements. I would like to keep as close to time as possible. Miles now to Penrith, so we are making some cracking progress. We are still running late. We are speeding. I'm aware that we're speeding. I'm trying to make up for lost time. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen an awful lot of services coming the other way, which is slightly worrying. We're 1.7-ish miles out, 1.5 miles. So we're coming into Penrith quite quickly now. There we go, there's another service. Slightly speeding now as we hit that 75. still got over half a mile to go. We are going downhill, so I am going to let the train roll into Penrith. If I need to apply some power, I will do, but I don't think we're going to need to. Let's start to apply some braking. Penrith, this is Penrith. Change here for, I don't know, nothing, I don't think. Possibly services to the Lake District, Windermere and stuff like that. Let's get the anti-slip brakes on. That wasn't bad at all, was it? That stop. Spot on again. Open the doors. Oh, I've opened the doors already. Unlock the door. There we go. Right, we will just jump in here quickly and have a look at the seats. Those are nice. Those are nice. Bad coaches. These are, I don't think they're Mark III's, they are. I don't know how to tell the difference, to be honest. Someone needs to educate me on how you tell the difference between a Mark I, Mark II and Mark III. I think they might be Mark III. How do you tell the difference? I'm going to have to look that up as well. Got to be a way to find out. That says Mark III A TSO. So those are Mark III's. That's a Mark III's. Yeah, those are Mark III coaches. Right. So it usually says on the end. There we are. There's the answer to that question. Lock our doors. We're 5 minutes late now. We have a 17-mile run up to Carlisle, so we have 12 minutes in which to make 17 miles. Are we moving? Why are we not moving? Because the brakes aren't fully released, that's why. There we go, let's get some power. A bit more power than that, please. Accelerate now up to 75 and then 110 as we pull out of Penrith and head up to Carlisle. go. Accelerating up to 110 in our final stretch. Up to Carlisle now. I'm running slightly late, around about 5 minutes late on our departure out of Penrith. I'm hoping that we can make up for lost time. If the train behaves itself, it's slipping and sliding on the rail. I could put some sand down and that might help. I don't think it's going to. It's sort of... It's having problems where it's maintaining that power. It keeps losing power. Be alright now. We're at full power now, so we accelerate up to 110 for as long as we can. We really need to make up the time. 14 miles left on this one. Yeah, 110 miles an hour. Maintain that for as long as possible. Getting a drink. So we're going to maintain 109, 110 miles an hour for as long as possible, because we have around about 8 miles to go, and we don't have a lot of time in which to make our schedule stop. There's another Intercity 87 there. Currently we were running around about 5 minutes late out of Preston, Penrith. So far this has been a good run. We haven't had any problems, and yet this is meant to be a scenario. I thought there would be something more that we needed to do. I know we were following another service, but we haven't had any issues at all. Aside from the weather, like I say, we've had a good run. Do need to start bringing the speed down. Anyway, I need to get down to 85. More braking force on that. Around about 50%, I think we'll probably do it. Probably a neutral section where we started to brake or whatever there. See if I can find out what that's all about. Three miles left now, so we have made up some of our time. We're still going to be a couple of minutes late into Carlisle. Speeding as well, we need to bring the speed back down. Ready for that speed limit. under red, which is at the end of Carlisle. So just be aware of that. There's our AWS to come into play. Now, we don't need to worry about being under 75. We're under 75 at the moment. Do need to get down to 20. Do that quite quickly. Not that quick. Quicker than that. There we go, that will do. Cross this bridge. So now coming into Carlisle, we're 2 minutes late, so we made up the 5-minute time. We made up 3 minutes there. As we come into Carlisle toward the end of our run. We need to be careful that we don't spad at the end of this platform. So we'll start to apply some braking now. Should be alright. Not those reds there, those are ground signals, and they have an arrow on them that signifies the section of track that they relate to. So this one just here that I'm pointing to, that's that track there, and then that one is that track there. Our red is further up. At the end of the platform. There it is. Just need to be aware that that is our red there. 30 yards. 1750. Brake. Just over the stop marker. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that. We didn't get a spad, which is good for once. I think that's the first time we've done a full length service on this route and not had a spad, so that's something to celebrate. Well done, shut down the cab, ready for the next driver to take over. So the driver's going to take over and do the run from Carlisle up to Edinburgh or Glasgow. Set train brake to shut down. Where's the shutdown brake? Full service. Emergency. Full service. Where? Overcharge. Set the train brake to shut down. I'm trying to set that to shut down. That's off. It won't let me shut it down. Hang on. Hang on. Right. Right. Now, can we put that into shutdown? No. Why? Locomotive brake. Turn the wipers off. Master key going to let us put the train brake into shutdown? Brake pin. I wonder if that helps. There we go. That's how you do it. So you do need to lift that brake pin. Oh, we got a platinum. See, I wasn't sure we were going to get a platinum on that run, but we did. There we go. We got 20 minutes, or thereabouts, in which to do something else. Now, I'm thinking we do a quick run out to Morecambe, so that our driver can get some nice warm fish and chips to end his day. So how about that? Let's do a quick run out to Morecambe. And because it is a Christmas themed winter stream and what have you, I think we should set it in December with some snow. How about that? And the daytime, of course, because you guys want to see. You sat there through the dark. And now let's go into the light, I think. Right. Let's just do a timetable. We want, what do we want? A 101? Let's do a 101. West Coast Main Line Shap. They've renamed the flipping route again. We want Lancaster to Morecambe. 4th of December. Yes, let's do that. No, what was the date that we had on that scenario? The 23rd, wasn't it? So let's do the same. 23rd of December. We don't want a snowstorm. Light snow? Light snow. Snow level? Yes. Okay. That seems to be alright for me. Let's go. We are going to be the driver, yes. Hello, quick pop in while it's half time. Hope you're well. Yes, we are. Oh, I like that. I like that screenshot. We're very well. We've just done a full length run. The tap changer scenario, which is in the dark, in snow. Full run, Preston to Carlisle. No overshoot at Oxenholme. And no spad at Carlisle. So we have succeeded in a full length run with no spads and no overshoots. If you don't believe me, the evidence is on this stream, which you can watch back at your own leisure, in your own time. But yes, we actually stopped at Oxenholme. I'm going to clip it later on, and show people how it's done. No spad, no. That's because I'm not here to get the blame. That's true. That is potentially true. We might get a spad now, though. So, having had his run up to Carlisle, our driver's had a rest. Or perhaps, no, this is the early morning. This is the morning before his run on the same day. So he'd gone off for some fish and chips before he starts that awful run. That's what we're saying anyway. Anyway, so we're going to do a run to Morecambe to get some fish and chips on the seafront, and that'll be the end of our stream. We want some lights, which we'll do on the switches here. That one. Yep, no spads, not today, tonight. The one time most people aren't here and I don't spad. Typical, innit? You could think I'd making it up, but the evidence is recorded. We want to switch control circuit on. Don't go Morecambe. People there get more battered than the fish. You don't go to Morecambe. This train goes to Morecambe, but yeah, whether you're going or not. We want the reverse it in forwards. We want that in gear. We're being told to wait for 20, 30 seconds, something like that. It is snowing again, of course, so we'll get the wipers going. A bit faster than that. That is apparently as fast as they go, because it's a 101. Make your own mind up. Do we not make those go faster? Is that honestly as fast as those wipers go? That's shocking. Is there not a wiper speed? Wiper run. Stop. Run, stop, park. That's it. That is as fast as those wipers go. Morecambe went to Fleetwood, wouldn't advise it. Morecambe's next to Fleetwood, wouldn't advise it. Okay, either place actually. Is Morecambe the place that you showed me the cafe thing on the seafront was where they filmed that Star Wars series? Was that Morecambe or was that Fleetwood? Lock the doors. You missed the pun. Huh? Either... Oh, I see. Fish and chips place. I didn't miss it. I just said it out loud and didn't actually... Well, I did miss it. I did miss the spelling. So yeah. Anyway, right. Let's have some power, please. What have we forgotten? Brakes. No, they're released. That's on. AWS changeover. That's what we need to do. Change end. There we go. Change end lever on. AWS isolation. There we go. Now, there we go, we got some power. Not enough though, we don't appear to be moving. Why are we not moving? No, we are moving. We are moving. There's an intercity service going off to Lancaster. I'm assuming that is an AI service, not one that we can run. There aren't any. We are at Lancaster, so that is a service we can probably run because that's Lancaster. We haven't gone around the corner yet. That's not my red. We're still on the main line bit and then we go around the corner and diverge off round there somewhere. Let's gear up. I didn't need to do that. I don't need to drop out of the yellow to gear up now with this one. The gearing is different. Across this bridge. Over this river. The River Loon. .6 miles to Bear Lane. Can actually increase our speed. Oh. Maybe we shouldn't increase our speed because we do have a yellow. I'm gonna gear up now. Probably shouldn't speed up to be honest because we've got a red. red is miles away actually, but we're alright. Let's keep going. We've got a bit of manoeuvring room for that red signal. I think. It's really hard to say. There it is. He said he's got manoeuvring room, but we probably haven't. Why is it red? I wonder. Why have we got a red signal here? There we go, it's gone green. Oh, speeding now. Still speeding. Speed done. We're coming into Bear Lane now. Quickly jump out here. Can't get out that door. There's a door that you can't get out of. Obviously. I jumped out of here for a reason. For the life of me now, I can't remember what it was. Forgot what I was doing. There we are. Posters. Midday Scott. I might do that service at some point. Do a video on it. Apparently we've already got the route map. I don't recall having done that, but we've done it. Have a look around quickly. There's route maps here. Information board. Nothing else to grab here, I don't think. So don't want to run too late. We'll jump back on our train and continue on. I can always come back and do the route task later. Come on, driver, we're waiting and it's cold. We get to Morecambe for the fish and chips. Right, off we go. Knock the doors. Yeah, why are the barriers up? What the heck? That's a problem. Whoa! We just killed someone. And again. That's a bug. And again. And again. Oh dear. That shouldn't be happening. The bare lane and signal the level crossing is bugged. It's letting cars through when the train's passing through. Yeah. Hopefully that is in the pipeline to be fixed very soon. Shouldn't happen. Anyway, let's I've done that wrong. I've done that horribly wrong. I've messed up the gears here. I've not concentrated with those gears at all, have I? So we're coming into Morecambe, 1.4 miles where we're going to end. We will be slightly over time. Not by much. Not by a lot. A couple of minutes here and there, it doesn't matter. I'm flat out in gear 4. I'm only doing 19 miles an hour. That's not good. Let's kill the throttle a minute. I think I've messed up the gearing somewhere. Yeah, I did. I messed up the gearing. There we go. Do need to start slowing down. See, I thought the limit was 30, but it's 15 and then 30. It's very misleading. That set of numbers on the track monitor was very misleading as to like, what speed am I going to? Am I going to 30 then 15? But it's actually 15 and then 30 and then 15 again. Very, very odd. But experience should tell me to always aim for the lowest speed. Coming into Morecambe. Late December morning, just before Christmas, and we're going to get our fish and chips fish. I was going to say fish supper, but it'll be a fish breakfast. Or maybe we'll go for a cooked breakfast instead. I don't know. A chip butty. There we are. How's about that then? Go and get a chip butty on the seafront at Morecambe. A cup of tea. I want to hit those buffers. Ooh, slippy slidey. There we are. Good stop. Good stop. Unlock the doors. I like this 101 now. Now they've sorted out the issues. I say issues, the quirks. I like it a lot more. I had a love-hate relationship with the 101 in the past, but I like this version. Let's turn that all off. Make sure that we've got all the brakes applied. Put it into neutral. And that off as well. There we go. Let's turn the lights from white to red, because we're going to swap ends at some point. Lock the doors. And we are done. And we got a gold. Which is understandable. We were speeding quite a bit at one section there. So that's it. That's it for another evening. I hope you enjoyed that. Apologies that it was dark on that first run. I didn't check the scenario out prior to streaming it. So I didn't know that it was a sort of evening service in the dark and the snow. So, yeah. So that now you know. If you haven't run it yourself, you know what to expect. I hope you enjoyed that anyway. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, if you could do that on your way out, I'd appreciate it greatly. Okay. Thanks very much for watching. I shall see you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye-bye.